Hey, good optometry morning. Let's teach you how to put eye drops in your eye in 10 easy steps. So step number one, you want to wash your hands with soap and water to make sure that your hands are clean so you do not contaminate the eye drop that you're using. Step number two, you want to shake the bottle. Now, some eye drops you don't need to shake, but other ones you do. So it's generally not a bad thing if to shake the bottle. There's no harmful effect if you don't need to, but it's always a good thing to get in the habit of shaking the bottle. Step number three, you're going to open the bottle and take off the cap. And now, if you want to be a fancy movie, you can hold the cap in your other fingers. This is how the doctors often do it. And you're going to point the bottle down. You want to be careful that you don't touch the tip of this either to your eye or to another finger, because you do not want to contaminate that. And if you're putting the bottle down, you don't want to put it down without the cap on so you don't contaminate the bottle. Step number four, you want to tilt your head way back. So ideally you want to lift your chin way up and look up towards the ceiling to allow you lots of room to put the eye drop in. Now, a lot of people, particularly if you're a little bit older, the muscles in the back of your neck can lose their tension, and as a result, a lot of people that are a little bit older, they actually have trouble lifting their head up. And if that's you, you may not be able to lift it up very high, and it's hard to get the drop in. You may want to lie down on your sofa or your bed to get you in a position that you can put the drops in. Step number five, you want to pull down the lower lid. Now the lower lid, you don't have to really yank it down. Basically, if you just touch here on your lower lid and press, oftentimes it's going to open up that lower lid and create a little pocket that you can drop that eye drop into. Step number six, you want to hold the bottle above your eye so it's kind of above that pocket that you just created. So a little technique that you can do, if you're tilting your head back, you're pulling down your lower lid. Then you can rest your hand on this hand and you kind of look up where the tip of the bottle is and look past that, and that often is going to allow that drop to fall right in that pocket. Step number seven, I mentioned this, you want to be careful that you don't touch the tip of this bottle to other fingers or your lids or your lashes, because that might contaminate that bottle. Now, if you do accidentally touch the tip to your finger or to your eyelid or your cheek, don't worry about it too much. Don't go to try to clean it off. Don't use soap and water. Don't get something to wipe it off. Just try not to do it and move on. Tip number 8 is squeezing the bottle. Now, a lot of people think that the way to get the drop out is by squeezing the sides of the bottle. Before we do that, I want to just say, hey, thanks so much for getting this far in the video and watching this. And I'd like to ask you a little favor. If vision is important to you and you like hearing topics like this where I make eye care simple, then please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the like button down below, because that really tells YouTube that this video is valuable and they should send it out to other people. Squeezing the sides of the bottle, which you can do that, but sometimes we don't have the grip strength and it feels like that's not allowing the drop to come out. But a lot of the eye drops is if you actually just press on the back of the bottle, the drop is going to come out quite easily in one drop. So here I'm not pressing on the sides at all, I'm just pressing on the top, and that will often release the eye drop. So it's a little known secret that a lot of eye drops, if you just press on the bottom of the bottle, that's going to release one drop at a time. Not every bottle does that, but a lot do. Step number 9, after you have put the drop in, so we've pulled down the lower lid, we squeezed one drop in, you're going to close your eye and you want to keep your eye closed for about a minute after putting the drops in. That's going to allow that drop to absorb and get to all the places that it needs to be without washing out really, really quickly. And step number 10, after waiting about a minute, you want to take a tissue and just dab off any of the excess drop on your eye. And those are the simple ways to put eye drops in your eyes. And if you want to learn a little bit more about what to expect before cataract surgery, then you should watch this video right here. And with that, have a great optometry day.